You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah. It's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
Family Guy, The Simpsons, American Dad, Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, some anime, that hot dog movie that nobody talks about ever, Your Boyfriend, that one sacrilegious cartoon movie, and last but not least, Fritz the Cat. The difference about all these cartoons is they're all made for adults. So can we please stop making a joke that adults can't watch cartoons? Because believe me, out of all the animation series and games and other media, people use cartoons. So can we stop saying that cartoons are for kids? Because that joke isn't even funny anymore. It's really old. What's up, little androids? SonicFanGal here. If you haven't heard of me before, be sure you check out my other pages, as I got a lot of content. Also, be sure you check out my books on Wattpad, and also be sure you subscribe so that way I can get 600 subs. So, where are we going today? Well, funny you should know, we're about to take a journey into... yeah, it's not going to be pretty. So, I finally reacted to the Velma show. You may ask, what's the Velma show? Well, it's pretty much an animation show that's supposed to be a spin-off of Velma from the Scooby-Doo series. Scooby-Doo actually came out in the 1960s, and as we all know, it became a very big phenomenon. I remember growing up and watching Boomerang and watching the Scooby-Doo series, Where Are You, Scooby-Doo, over and over. And since that cartoon, we've had so many adaptations, so many live adaptations, but this most recent one really takes the cake. And I'm not saying that in a good way. It's very bad. So the Velma series is directed by Mindy Kaling. You probably don't know who that is, so let me give you a run-in. Mindy Kaling is a feminist and she's an Indian, and she has starred in a lot of movies. One of the ones that I have seen her in is that one movie where they like go back in time or something, and it like has a weird name. I'll just put it right here because the movie was really that forgettable. So, judging by that movie alone, you pretty much already know how this woman is as a person. In case you didn't know, Mindy Kaling, because she is a feminist, she's a toxic feminist. In other words, she hates men. She does not like men. She does not like white men in particular, and let me show you why.
Thank you for taking my case. We could not be happier you're on the team, Velma's dad. Sorry, what we meant to say is that you are our last choice, and if you blow this, my family will bring the full weight of Jones Gentleman's Accessories and Jones Gentleman's Accessories for Women down on your head! Basically confessed and have well-documented anger issues. I mean, what does that even mean? Hey, am I on a hunger strike? Where the my pancakes? Are you trying to choke me to death? You forgot Cuddies. Yes, Father. Sorry, Father.
Our apologies, Amon. Freddie is due in court this afternoon, and the case has everyone out of sorts. William, our son cannot go to prison. He can barely survive on the outside as is.
Great. I just hope people can actually think I'm a little kid. Ah, crap. I'm all syrupy. Bathies! Hello, friends. My name is Fred. What's yours? Stop! No pictures! Unless it's in portrait mode.
Oh, God! He looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
So Velma is supposed to be an Indian, because, you know, we go from white to Indian. I don't know how that happened. We got Daphne that is Asian now. We've got Norval, which is basically just an OC or a self-insert of something. And we've got Scooby-Doo as a girl. A human girl, for that matter. Why? I'm not really sure. And we also have Scooby as a scientific research. Imagine that, right? So, Velma is your typical Mary Sue. I mean, you talk about Tara Gillespie. I mean, Velma is Tara Gillespie on crack. She hates men. She has no sense of humor. Her jokes are very boring. And she is very sexist. She does not like men at all. Matter of fact, within like the first 3 episodes, they're gay. So Daphne and Velma being a love interest, I mean, it's been a trope for like years. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been around for a long time. And that's not really the issue. The issue is that you've made it so blatant that that's what you're going for, that people cannot stand it. Like, for example, you make it obvious with Fred. Fred is the leader of the group. He's supposed to be overly confident. He's supposed to be a Chad. He's actually supposed to have Daphne as a love interest, right? We're not in this one. Fred in Velma is a baby. He can't even feed himself. And guess what? He's white. So you know what that means? It means white people are just very stupid and should not exist. Pretty much. That's pretty much the premise of Fred and Velma. Daphne was adopted in the show, and while she's supposed to be Velma's love interest, she just has barely any form of character. She's just kind of there. Norval, while he is a pretty cool dude, it's just not the same as Shaggy, I guess. Not that I have anything against Norval. I think Norval's a really cool character. However, I do think that they should have at least had a Shaggy in there somewhere. Like, Shaggy's supposed to be, you know, this guy who eats all the time and acts crazy. Yo, Scoob! But they don't have that. And he's supposed to have a dog. Where's the dog? There's no dog! There's no dog in the show. None. Nada. Zip. No dog. Velma, Velma has some of the most driest humor I think I've ever seen in a cartoon character in my life. Like, seriously, she makes Meg more relatable. Like, seriously. Meg and Daria. She makes Daria look even cooler. So I remember in some of the original Scooby-Doo shows, they had Fred and Daphne together, and they had Velma and Shaggy together. And then they had Scooby. And, you know, it worked. Like, I mean, there wasn't so much romance. It wasn't just a bunch of drama. They were still doing mysteries. It was good. They had a good balance. The thing with Velma is there's no balance. There's no story arc. There's no really much of anything. It's pretty much just feel included the show. That's pretty much all it is. And I don't understand why you would do this to a character at all. Especially a children's character. Like, why would you do this? I mean, that would be like taking Peppa Pig and transforming her into an OnlyFans star. To suit you, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know what we were going for here. Another thing I don't seem to understand about the show is, who is it for? Like, nobody has asked for a Scooby-Doo remake in a while. Like, I don't even think anybody really even thinks of Scooby-Doo that much. But for some reason, Mindy Kaling just got this wild hair and decided, you know, I wonder what it'd be like if Velma just hated people, especially white men, because I hate white men. That's pretty much the premise of the show. There's not really any much going on. And, you know, there's supposed to be like this big mystery going on about, you know, someone's going around stealing people's brains and stuff. It doesn't really talk about it much. It's just, it's not there. And, you know, I've seen the trailers of Velma. I've seen all this stuff about the Velma show. I've seen so many people review it already. So I figured I'd give in my take. The problem is not gay characters. Let me put it that way. It's not gay characters. It's not people of color. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to make something like that, that's fine. But don't take characters from something that's been known for generations and make it your own thing. You can't do that. I mean, it's like putting your own fan fiction in a show. And it's bizarre. Okay, so let me take it like this. Like, okay, you wanted a character that's Indian and is also Brainiac. That's fine. You could have made a character like that. You could have. But you don't have to take something that is already known universally as what they look like. You can't do that. I mean, that's technically stealing, am I right? And another thing, for the Velma series, you gotta have a dog, man. You gotta have a dog. Like, that's the whole premise of the whole thing is Scooby-Doo. And you can't just take out Scooby-Doo. You just can't. That's a big issue here. You also stereotyped people despite saying, oh, well, we don't want to stereotype anybody. Well, guess what, honey? You did. That's exactly what you did. You made stereotypes, and people are angry at that. You know, you could tell within one of the first few minutes of the show, of the first episode, that it was going to be bad.
Unless it's in portrait mode.
Oh God, he looks like Hitler! And not just because we compare everyone to Hitler these days.
Yeah, a loser joke. We're seriously gonna make a joke about an evil man that caused World War II in Germany. Are we seriously going there? Like, what are we? Middle school? Like, seriously, what is this cartoon for? It just doesn't make any sense. Nothing of it makes any sense. And you know, I would understand if, like, you know, it's supposed to be based on comedy, or it's supposed to be, like, based on something like, oh, well, it's just supposed to be some raunchy humor anyway. I mean, does there really need to be a story arc? I mean, I know it's happened for many years. I mean, good grief, Adam Sandler is, like, the #1 for that kind of thing. But you got to have a story. You can't just make something and do that. That's the whole point of shows in the first place. The whole point of shows, books, movies, media, video games, that's the whole point. If you don't have a story, what are you making? You're just making characters out your butt. That's all you're doing. So, I don't know what the rest of the season is going to turn out as. I've heard that it just ended. I watched maybe the first episode and the rest of the few trailers, and that was it. And then I heard about what was going on deeper in and stuff. For salute to the people that have actually watched this full season. I mean, I seriously salute you guys. You guys are like true soldiers. But like, I could not last the 20 minutes of that show without just cringing and just feeling like, you know, this is all that you're trying to do. You're just trying to relate to people. That's all this is. And it's good to relate to people. That's fine. People have done it for generations. But if you're going to relate to something, for the love of Almighty, don't just take characters and turn them into stereotypes and make it their whole personality. You can't do that. Because, I mean, haven't we learned from Tara Gillespie? Okay, let's put it this way. Ebony is Tara. That's her self-insert. The woman is literally about nothing but goth. That's the whole personality. That's it for her. She's perfect at everything. She's got no personality. She's got no sense of humor. She's goth. That's it. There's barely a story. That's it. And you know, you would think people would learn from that. Or learn from other stuff that has happened, like Rhapsody Street Kids, for example. Something that I've also reviewed. Rhapsody Street Kids was good. Okay, the voice acting was very good. But the problem was not only the animation, and let me take that back on the voice acting, but the problem was that there was no story. It was barely there. It was so half done. And, you know, for me, do I think that Velma is going to be better? Do I really think it's going to get better than this? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I hope Mindy Kaling sees this sees all the reviews that people have said about the show, and I hope that she learns something from it. Because like I said, it's fine if you're going to use characters and use like a different color for them or use something a little different about them. If you're going to make the characters, you can't just take somebody else's characters that they've made and made them that way for many generations and then just turn it into something of your own. I'm sorry, but you just can't do that. And I mean, I'm not trying to sound, you know, oh, well, Velma just completely sucks. I mean, the animation is very good. It's got very good animation. You've got some scenes that look really, really cool, just like some of the scenes that Velma has hallucinations in. Those were good. And, you know, I think you can do something with that. Now, do I think Velma's show just sucks entirely? Right now, yes. But what I do think that Mindy can probably turn this around and make it better. You can change the characters, make them a little bit more likable, not to the point where they're so relatable, when in reality they are just unlikable characters with no personality trait at all. And just stop making things so stereotypical, because that doesn't work. Okay, stereotypes have been a thing for many years, and it's just an old, died out trend that needs to just go away, and has been for a long time. While the animation for Velma is really good, everything else is just dry, humorless, and just bad. Just out and out bad. So, to make up for this review of Velma, I was going to play a little animation short by Papa Meat. That's right, Meat Canyon. So let's see what Hunter has came up with, and it is called Point of View, Velma Has a Panic Attack. I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if the girl had a panic attack, so let's just check it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Good grief.
Bethany, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I feel a panic attack coming on, baby, and I think the only medicine is a taste of that stinky jinkies. You know what I'm saying, baby? Come on, wait, hold on.
Oh, it's Daphne.
Just wait. I mean, that kiss earlier today, it's got me thinking all kinds of crazy things. Things I'm a bit nervous to say, like how I bet your bean is bigger than a Scooby snack.
Just shut it. Shut the door.
Beanie baby down there, huh?
Shut the door.
Bet it looks like a middle-aged man's thumb. Come on, give me a hand. Oops! Oh, man, I'm so clumsy.
What?
What you see?
Ew.
Bet you're wondering if I got an Arby's beef and cheddar between my legs, huh?
No, I'm not wondering that at all.
There's only one way to find out.
No.
I know that tongue's as flat as an old hound dog. Use the tools you got to solve this mystery for the both of us, huh?
Nah.
Hold on, come on. You know, I don't need my glasses to see
Just shut the door.
that you and me, we're a great pair. So why don't you drop this attitude and let me get a peek at Vernon Troyer's head down there.
Just shut the door, man.
But the panic attack!
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. That's cool. I got mysteries to solve anyways.
We'll go solve them.
But if I had to put money on it, I bet it's as bare as a silverback's belly. I'll find out, baby. Just you wait. Just you wait.
Well, that was, interesting. Kind of reminds me of the days when I, had girls trying to experiment with me. Yep. That was just awkward. Ugh. Okay, well, now that we're moved past that, let's just summarize about Velma. It's definitely stereotypical. It makes fun of white men. It makes fun of adults watching cartoons, which I don't even know why that's a thing, because people watch cartoons no matter what age they are. And Mindy Kaling needs better inspiration, because her feminism weirdness is crazy. So, if you guys did like this video, be sure you hit the like button. Also, be sure you subscribe so that way I can get up to 600 subs. Be sure you guys check out my pages and read my books as well. And I've got your boyfriend book that comes out every Wednesday. So, with that being said, I am going to go. And hopefully won't watch the Velma show. Yeah, not looking forward to that anymore. But I love you, little androids. God bless. And remember, this isn't goodbye forever. This is just goodbye for now. Love you, little androids. Bye. Okay, so bonus video time. I'm going to be reacting to Hi. And for those of you who don't know, this is about Miranda Sings and how she's done a lot of creepy things that is really disturbing and gross. And she made an apology video. I've kind of made a few videos about it on my TikTok, but not on here. So I figured I would react to Hi. All right. Let's see what Colleen Ballinger has to say about all the stuff she's done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Not the ukulele. What are you doing?
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right? You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chatting down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to the manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Time into the tracks and harassing from my past. These rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun.
What?
Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
Are you serious? What?
Here I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts.
The facts
I hope that you'll be willing to listen.
that you made kids shove their hands down your pants, that you...
I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way.
Not a creepy way?
It's more of a loser kind of way. I was just besties with everybody.
No. Stop. You sent underwear to a 14-year-old. You sent very inappropriate messages to children. You made it sound like your husband was emotionally abusing you. You shoved a tampon in your mouth and made all the other kids do it too. What the? No way. She's also like called a little girl fertile and spread her legs open. What is wrong with you, lady? Jeez.
Family gathering, you know, when there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and being like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, "Ugh." That was me. Getting group chats with my fans.
What family reunion do you go to? You go to one of our Tennessean reunions, don't you, Colleen? Because that's just... I mean, I understand if you want to ask for health concerns about, like, someone's period or something. But you don't ask a minor. You don't ask a minor about their period. No. No, you don't. Ugh. No. Okay, like, I have talked to minors before. Like, I've talked to a few of them. And if anything, I like strongly go against things. Like, there was this one person telling me about sex. It was something to do with sex. And I said, you don't need to be having sex anyway, kid. That's exactly what I told them. I don't play like that. What in the world is wrong with you? You're like in your 30s, aren't you? I don't know how old she is. I never really watched Miranda things growing up. She always gave me a weird vibe. Now I know why she did.
It was weird.
Yeah, it is
I've
weird.
been sharing my life online for 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. And there were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me.
Yeah.
I've done that for years.
Doesn't matter.
I changed my behavior, and I took accountability.
No, you
And
didn't.
that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train.
It's because you're lying.
Motives fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic
There's video evidence.
steamroll over someone's reputation.
There's freaking video evidence.
Otherwise you realize that the train is made of lies, and that the person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die. But hey, at least you're having fun.
Yeah, tell that to the victims that you
It's
abused.
really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. You should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes. It's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh.
No, I don't, because you're lying.
Accountability. But that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life
No.
of
Shut up. There is a difference between a mom mentality and a cougar mentality. Okay? You were literally making skits to have little boys shove their hands down your pants to grab a cheese ball. Okay? That's video evidence. No. That's not a mom mentality, dude. What?
Well, you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Trust me, lady, there's a lot of worse things that could happen to you.
She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed in my little song.
Yeah. You were.
Sorry, I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
No. I'm about done. I am about done. Oh my lord. How is she not in prison? How? There's video evidence. There's screenshots. There's all sorts of crap. Why is she not in prison? Oh. And she has the nerve to say that this is lies. Dude, it's video evidence. There's pictures. Ah! We're 4 minutes.
Hey everybody, I found someone new to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody got
Yeah, kid diddling isn't exactly something people like.
Oh no. Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. You don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick in a click and bam. My reputation's deceased.
Lady, you could seriously have so much worse things happening to you. Like, seriously.
To talk about that girl, Miranda Sings. You know the one. Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app. Anyway,
Yeah, you do. You find her videos on the YouTube Kids app. Yes, you do. Yes, Yes, you do. What? What? What made her? What possessed her to do this? Even her teeth. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for them. Oh my gosh. No way. This has got to be a joke. This has got to be a joke. There's no way that she's sitting here denying all of this. There's got... Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize it was my responsibility to decide what was appropriate for every kid to see. I've always relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable with their families watching my YouTube videos or coming to my live shows.
No. I don't know how you got by with that. If that were my kid up there and you had the kid shoving cheese balls down your pants, oh, I would have said something. I don't know how she got by with that for so long. I don't know.
Now, have I made some jokes in poor taste? Yes. Have I made lots of dumb mistakes? Yes. Am I sad that there's some fans who feel betrayed? Yes. But was it my intention to manipulate? No.
Then you shouldn't have done it.
It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that. Let me tell you, it's not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things are true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children.
Yeah, you did. You did.
So I just wanted to say that the only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
No. Did she seriously think that was going to help her case? You groomed... Okay, that sounds really bad. You're not helping your case here, Colleen. What are you, Shane Dawson? You're molesting cats now? Pedophilia is not enough. You gotta go to bestiality too. Wow, I can't believe she thought that would help her case. Wow. Oh.
I didn't understand how she could respond to fans, and I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
What? No, wait, what? No. You think that's why everyone's against you because of a fart joke? No, lady. The reason why everyone's against you is because you went Mary Kay Letourneau on a 14-year-old boy. Because you acted inappropriately with children. What in the world? What? Is that seriously what she thinks? Is that what's helping her sleep at night? No way. No. Is she on crack? A fart joke. Jeez, lady.
So, even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me, I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability.
You
and
haven't.
I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions. But I do feel like...
Well, yeah, you should.
The toxic gossip
just doesn't help your case, lady.
You tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Rumors look like facts when you don't mind the gaps. I won't survive in the crash, but hey. Hope you had some fun.
Lady, you should just ended it.
No,
No, you should just ended it.
I feel like maybe I should. You guys know something. It seems like maybe you're confused about something. I don't know. Let me try to help. Sometimes people make a mistake and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes people can make a mistake and you're still a good person. Crazy, I know. Sometimes people can make a mistake and you don't have to take that mistake. Oh no. And twist it up and grind it.
Of course, she's dragging out the oh.
Pulverize it and stab it with knives and ruin a life. And oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake. It doesn't mean you gotta send them hate. Oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake and you can kindly let them know and help them to grow. Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake. And that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human. It just makes them a human. But what do I know? You're right.
No, it did not end. Did it seriously just end like that? You know, nobody would want to do that with you, Colleen. Like, I don't think anybody wants to, in all honesty, because of, like, unless they're, like, 14 and under. I mean, I'm sure you would like that, but, yeah, no. Wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Also, I think it's completely insane that she not only wrote a song and rehearsed, like she clearly rehearsed, but do you know how many takes this video probably took for her? It's unbelievable. Also, if you guys don't believe me about the 14-year-old, his name was Adam McIntyre. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I'm really sorry about that. But check out the YouTube channel of Adam. Like, it's out there. But I mean, the fact that you not only make a song over this, you rehearse it, and you just thought, you know, this is a good idea. No. Like, wow. Like, all you had to do was just go on there, cry, and say, you know, I'm really sorry I did this. This wasn't my intention. But we had to sing a song like we're on Disney Channel. What ukulele song are we singing? Kumbaya, pedo? Like, seriously. There's just so much going on. Like, I still can't believe she got by with so much. And yes, her videos were on, like, YouTube Kids and, like, when I was a kid and I heard about her, I think I watched maybe one or two videos, and something about her just always weirded me out. I just never really liked her. And I couldn't really figure out why. I couldn't tell, like, there was something off with her. But, yeah. So, also to Adam, I was afraid to disclose your information because that's you. That's your business. But, I'm sorry for everything that happened to you. I'm sorry that you had an adult woman harass you as a child, and that's just not cool. It's not good. I'm sorry that she did all the things that she did. So if she's not going to apologize, I will. I'll take it. Well, I will say this. Let me just say this to all of Colleen's victims. I'm sorry. I know I didn't do anything, but I want to say that I'm sorry that all that happened to you. You shouldn't have been exploited and mistreated and sexually abused by an adult. Nobody deserves that. I have no words about this video because, I mean, that was just horrendous. You know, she knows that she did wrong. She needs to apologize for it properly. This isn't a proper apology. This is basically screaming, screw you to her victims. And I'm sorry to all of you who were mistreated by Colleen. You guys didn't deserve it. Nobody deserves to have that issue. It's really sad to see this. It's just, wow. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Yeah, just, man alive, how can she think that that was okay? That was probably the worst apology I've ever seen. Along with that Sienna May, yeah, people like her, people like Colleen, and people like Amber Heard, they're really inspiring us to show that women can be monsters as well. Which I've always been an equalist when it comes to gender. Yeah. Women can do all sorts of evil things just like men. So, I'm so sorry. If you need me, I'm gonna be probably editing this video, but I love you guys. God bless. And remember, this isn't goodbye forever. This is just goodbye for now. Again, I'm sorry to everyone that was mistreated by her. You don't deserve that.